Hello, everyone. Welcome to Online Seller UK podcast. My name is Prabhat, founder at Online Seller UK. And today we've got really interesting topic, which is off Amazon marketing. And it's a really live wire topic and everybody's talking about it. And I'm joined by Rick. And Rick, welcome to our podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Prabhat.
Excellent. So it's good for you to introduce yourself, your company, and then we can take it from there.
Yeah, so my name is Rick Wong. I'm the founder of a company called Metrics, and also I am the marketing manager for another company called LandingCube. My story goes that I started Amazon selling in 2016 as a way to kind of get out of my 9-to-5 job, eventually kind of build a brand off Amazon. Sold the business in 2020, and that's when I kind of started Metrics and also started my particular position right now with LandingCube. So I'm right now representing LandingCube, and LandingCube is a off Amazon marketing software that allows Amazon sellers to kind of build really nice converting landing pages for their off Amazon marketing initiatives.
Excellent. So let's talk about the basics. So what is off Amazon marketing?
Yeah, so basically any traffic that you bring off of Amazon into Amazon, right? And normally this traffic, you probably want like a relevant traffic that would actually convert on the Amazon, right? So you have on Amazon traffic, which is what the actual Amazon search engine would drive to your listing via organic or Amazon PPC. Those are the two main channels that are coming from just on Amazon. But off Amazon basically could be anything off Amazon. So that would include Google, other social media pages, YouTube, email lists, etc. So basically anything that is like non-Amazon traffic, that would be considered off Amazon traffic.
Okay. So as a seller, we are already investing on Amazon marketing, which is, as you mentioned, on Amazon. And this is, when we are talking about off Amazon, then my thought goes towards, okay, it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be very complicated. So we'll go through the process in a second. Why do you think we sellers need to drive traffic from external to Amazon product pages?
Yeah, so I think the story, I mean, the context of this needs to go back like a few years, where a lot of sellers, how they rank was to use giveaways to kind of, warm up the Amazon SEO for their particular keyword listing, right? But eventually, obviously, that is now black hat. You're not allowed to do that, right? So now the other way to really help you rank in the Amazon search engine. Again, Amazon will not say this, but off Amazon traffic is the way to kind of rank yourself if everything is equal. Why I'm saying this, because Amazon is doing something called brand referral program, where every sale that you made off Amazon traffic, you get 10% back. So they will not say that it will help you rank, but just reading the tea leaves on Amazon from this program, there's probably some ranking, like somewhere in the A9, probably has like a factor for you to rank higher if you actually bring traffic that convert off of Amazon. And I have seen this myself where I really turned off like the on Amazon advertising, right? But I ran my Google ads, right? And I'm still ranked on the top organically, even though I turned off Amazon ads. So just based on what Amazon is providing you with, like the brand referral program, and also based on my experience and also the users of LandingCube, you could probably have like a very good confidence level that if you want to really rank on Amazon today, off Amazon marketing is very important if you want to like launch a product, rank for a certain keyword, etc.
Okay. Okay. So there are various channels. You've already mentioned Google as such. So what sort of channels should seller use to drive traffic to Amazon?
Yeah, so there's a few. So I think in LandingCube, we actually did like a bit of a survey of what is the most popular off Amazon traffic that they are currently using. Number one is Google Ads. I think around like 48% of our users use Google Ads. I think that kind of makes sense because Amazon advertising is a keyword focused type of a search engine advertising platform. Very similar to Google AdWords. So I think like a lot of sellers is able to like leverage their data with their Amazon advertising and use that for like Google AdWords. So that's number one. Number two is Facebook. I don't think that's like surprising. I think using Facebook marketing, I think a lot of people have been doing that on Amazon for the longest time. There was like using the rebate codes and all that. Nowadays, that's a bit of a gray hat. The one that is growing, and I think like a lot of your audience would know about, is probably TikTok. TikTok marketing, social media using TikTok influencers has been growing substantially. So that is the third most popular, and the rest of them our users seeing like various level of success is YouTube, Reddit, and email. So I think email is very effective, but not everybody can do it because you have to accumulate that email list first, right? So I think the people that already have an email list and use this to kind of drive it to their Amazon listing can really leverage that really well as well.
Okay, excellent. So there are some of the good channels there. So
yeah,
all of these are very time-consuming tasks, and you need some knowledge on setting things up.
yeah.
So then the natural question goes towards is where would I get the best ROI, and what are the best practices? So I've asked a couple of questions there, so I'll let you summarize.
Yeah. So that's a tough question because unfortunately, off Amazon marketing would not work for all Amazon seller in all situations. It's a function of how much the off Amazon traffic costs, and also how many times you could actually retarget them, right? A lot of times off Amazon traffic will not purchase from your brand at one go. So the best the rule of thumb that is that you want to basically retarget them with different marketing efforts, right? Whether it's like retargeting ads, or I think the big thing is that you need to collect their email, right? Collecting email allows you kind of slowly build a brand, build an audience, and allow you to kind of retarget them not only on your product, but also on content, right? So content sells. So instead of like just directly saying, okay, here's a coupon, right? And here's my product, you could warm them up with like different messaging, different newsletter telling of the benefits of your product multiple times, right? Then you could go for the sell. So I think, to get like a proper ROI on these off Amazon marketing efforts, it's not like a one-off thing. It's a kind of like a long game that you will have to play, right? If you're willing to play that long game, you will really reap that ROI, because once you get that email, you're not only potentially making one sale, but you could potentially make other sales in subsequent launches, right? Especially if you got an email or contact from an audience, from a member of the audience that you are targeting. So I think that's very important to kind of think about when you're actually running these campaigns.
Okay, so there are obviously very, very different types of products. Some are one-off uses, some are supplements, which brings in recurrent revenue. There are lots of high-ticket items, low-price items, and obviously different types of products. So obviously you've got lots of experience in driving off Amazon traffic to a product page. So if I am to ask you what sort of products works well, say, pick up top 3 types of products or categories. So in your experience, what has worked for you?
So obviously a product that is not too competitive, like for example, cell phone cases, you're not gonna make any ROI on. Yeah, so not too competitive. The average order value should be above like $30, right, to make it work. And your traffic. So if I were to say, if it's based on like Google AdWords traffic, I think the cost per click should not be above $1.50. So I think anything above $1.50 might be too expensive. And I feel something that you could actually within like a niche, right? For example, supplement is one. For example, maybe a sleep product, right? A poor sleeper. So you could probably like launch multiple products in the niche to make that initial cost of the customer acquisition worthwhile. So I think the key thing is that once you actually collect the email, try to create like a proper funnel, as in you are actually providing value. You're actually a brand, right? Know your target audience, right? What content are they looking for? What makes your product stand out versus like the competition, right? I kind of made in my previous selling experience, I kind of made a baby product that had like a feature that was safer than others, right? And then before I actually really made a hard sell on the product, I kind of made different content that told them why safety is important, right? And why some of the products are not safe. And then I would then offer them a product in the last email saying this product kind of fixes these issues and are better than the rest, even though the price point is a bit higher. I think you need to figure out once you get the content, how you are going to structure the funnel to kind of reap the benefit of all the work that you did.
Okay, excellent. So I think we've gone through really good information today. So thank you, Rick, for your time today. Let's talk a little bit about LandingCube. So how is LandingCube? What is the role of LandingCube in driving traffic from off Amazon to Amazon?
Yeah. So I think we mentioned that. Like you want to collect emails.
Yes.
You want to kind of give them additional information about your product before you put them into your Amazon product listing page. So basically, LandingCube do just that. It's a landing page builder just for Amazon sellers. So we allow the Amazon sellers to give away single-use coupons and collect emails as a result, right? And we could connect to different email automation software where you could run your different email automation funnels to basically constantly retarget the audience that you collect the email from. We also connect directly to Amazon attribution. So this way you could get like that 10% referral bonus. And then the landing page itself, you could add different marketing messages and collateral, right, to make yourself stand out before you send them to Amazon, where basically when you send them to Amazon, anything goes, right? It's very easy for them to get into a rabbit hole of like a competitor's product that's cheaper, right? But once you have them on landing page, number one, you have like a discount for them. Number two, you have you kind of detail the unique selling point of your product before sending them to Amazon, right? This would ensure them to purchase from you instead of your competitors.
Okay, that's really, really good. It's also allows, I believe, to show the value of the product via various text within the landing page as well, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the landing page, you can also put your social media, like if you have like a YouTube USG from an influencer, or you have like a different video, you could actually put it into your landing page as well. So how you structure a landing page, right? You have a lot more freedom to kind of broadcast your message versus on a product listing page on Amazon, where you only get like a fixed amount of like pictures you could like use. But it's getting better now with like A+ content, but but you still, right, you have a lot of ads from your competitors, right? You want to solidify that relationship between your product and the unique selling point first, then put them into Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's really, really good. So, okay, let's conclude the podcast. And again, I'd appreciate your time today, talking us through. So if somebody is to ask, trying to find you, where is the best place to get to you to ask any questions related with the LandingCube and so Metrics?
Yeah, so reach out to me at rick at landingcube.com. So LandingCube is an Amazon landing page software. It's free to use for 21 days. So you can check it out if you're planning to run any off Amazon marketing initiative. We also run an Amazon PPC agency called Metrics. And if you want to reach out to me, there is rick.wong at sellermetrics.com. We provide like a free audit to anyone that wish to, get one. So thanks for having me.
Excellent. Thank you, Rick, for your time today. And I'll speak to